Hello, family. We are in a spiritual warfare right now. Whether you know it or not, you are in a spiritual battle for your very soul. When you think of spiritual warfare, I don't want you to think of an entity like the devil. There are these spiritual forces at play right now that are attacking you, and you have to stand firm in your faith in God. And what I mean is, whatever you're dealing with in life, these are battles. Back in ancient African days, our ancestors had physical battles that they battled and became kings and queens, and earned their glory. So that's exactly what happens with us. As we go through these battles, these daily struggles with our health, with our children, with our whatever you're dealing with. If you smoke, if you drink, if you're on drugs, if you're addicted to porn, if you're a street hustler, you're dealing with these battles, and you don't have to deal with them. You're dealing with these forces that are at play, that are going back and forth. It's good and evil. It's going back and forth constantly. But when we begin to stand firm in God, put our faith and trust in God, forgive. We have to forgive as a people and love. It sounds so cliche, I know, but it works. It works. That's how we oppress one another. It's through our actions. It's through the tongue. The tongue speaks life and death. So we need to be careful of what we say to one another. We need to be mindful of our actions to one another, because the system is already there to oppress us. It's already waiting to catch us by the wayside, catch us slipping, So we need to be very careful, of how we treat one another and our actions, in society. You know, um, Systematic racism and police brutality are at the forefront of our issues as African Americans right now. These are the issues that we deal with on a daily basis. Daily. When I go into the store, when I walk past someone, she's grabbing at her purse. I deal with these on a daily basis. So, you're already guilty. Just like the police told a man he fit the description. You already fit the description. So be mindful of your surroundings. And I would like to ask you to please stop calling the police on your people. Please, if you have a family member, a father, a sister, a uncle, a auntie, anyone, a little nephew that they like, to come over and talk to them. Someone who can diffuse the situation without escalating to the police department, because the police really, they're there to hurry up and get to the next call, to hurry up and get this situation diffused however way they can get it diffused. So it's best for us to diffuse our own situation. Deal with within your own household. Keep the police out of your family business, if you can. I'm not talking to domestic violence victims. I'm not speaking to you because I've been where you at. You need help. You're gonna need help. So I'm just, when it comes to, we have to find better ways of dealing with one another, and especially when it comes to violence. I would like to ask the young people. School is out right now. The idle mind is the devil's workshop. And that is, if you think about that phrase, it's true. That means that while you're not thinking about doing anything, then here comes the spiritual enemy to to get you to do bad things, to think about, here, I'm gonna go and run with them, and next thing you know, you done got caught up in some trouble. Find you a book to read. Talk to your family members, talk to your mom, your dad, your grandpa. This is a good time to call them up and talk about family history. What grandpa liked to do, what was he like when he was a kid, what did you like to do. You may find similar interests with your family. This is the time to connect and and connect with your family members and get to know them, and get closer. That's what I've done. I got Since my children don't go to school. Why my daughter, she's 16, and then I have a grandbaby. But since they're out of school, we've had so much fun. We get closer and we do things, and but we also have to talk about the serious issues that are going on facing us in life today. It's sad that I have to tell a 6-year old, explain when he come in the room and he see me watching a police officer kneeling on a man's neck, that I have to explain that to him, and he turns around and tells me that he think that the little white boy got it better than him. And because he says that he won't die, the police won't kill him. And that's really sad that I have to sit and have that type of conversation with my grandbaby. And but at the same time, my people, I also have a conversation with my grandbaby about the streets, about being careful. I have to think about him walking to the store. I have to think about the company that he keeps. I have to think about activities after school, because we oppress one another. You have to think about your children and their friends. Are these really genuinely friends? Are these genuinely people who care about them? Because those are the type of people that we need to surround ourselves with. If you're a straight A student, why you hanging out with flunkies? You need to go find you some kids who are of your caliber. Birds of a feather flock together. Get you some kids who are trying to get somewhere in life. I don't care if they are nerdy. They're gonna teach you something. They're gonna show you something. They're gonna show you how to get somewhere. Get with someone who can show you something, how to guide you. Get you a mentor who you look up to, and Uncle Will, who knows how to work on cars. Get out there with him instead of hanging out with the fellas, getting in trouble. Go hang out with your uncle who know how to work on cars, and have him show you how to haul that transmission out of there, or how to change an oil, so when you grow up you can learn how to do it. Young lady, instead of going around there with them girls and talking about little Sally around the corner who you got it in with on Facebook. First of all, you need to get off Facebook. Go hang out with your auntie or your sister. Learn how to do some hair. Learn how to do something constructive in life that's gonna get you somewhere. Stop hanging out in these streets. Stop walking these streets. Get somewhere and get a book to read and learn and get yourself an education so you can get somewhere in life. I'm trying to teach you how to not to be oppressed in the future, how to not have to sit back and worry about money, how not to have to sit back and worry about bills or rely on the government. Don't get no baby. You don't need no baby right now. Wait till that you got plenty time for that. You got your whole life ahead of you. Don't you want to travel and see things and go places and meet new people? Don't you want to see the places that you read about? You know, it's time out for babies. It's because once you have a baby, that's it. That's it for the next 18 plus years of your life. Mama done had you. Now mama needs to live her life. So I'm trying to guide you, sweetheart, and to help save you from some of the pitfalls that many of us have dealt with. So I'm trying to reach the young ladies and the young men. I'm asking you to put the fist down. I'm asking you to get off Facebook. I'm asking you to stop these Facebook feuds. Facebook don't mean nothing to no one. Facebook is no good. Eliminate Facebook. I'm asking you to delete Facebook because you really, it's silly. Facebook is not only is silly, it's detrimental to our society as an African American people. It means nothing to us. You need to read the letter that um, um, the Facebook worker. My words are not coming to me right now. But you need to read the letter that the Facebook employee just released. So Facebook is no good. I would definitely get rid of that. And I just want to talk about, how to uplift our communities, how we can stop oppressing one another. We need to put the guns down. Stop drinking. Drinking fuels these problems. It fuels it. And if you, young man, young lady, if you see, don't take that first hit. If you see it, what it's doing to your community, what it's doing to your people, you know, you got a great uncle, you got a father, a mother, someone that may be on drugs, don't be like that. Be better than that. Don't be of your surroundings. Be better. Rise up. You don't have to be a product of your environment. You can be better than that. I hope that my words reach someone. I hope that is, if I can just reach one person, and to prevent us and to stop us from just oppressing one another as we have been oppressed for over 400 years. It's we need to stop, and we need to stop using that also as an excuse. It was an excuse then, but now what is the excuse? Because we have the ability to do better. We have the resources. We have the mindset. Don't let a felony conviction stop you from doing anything. I have one. You have the ability to rise above your circumstances. You know, that's how I feel like I can reach someone, because I've walked in your shoes. I've been where you at. I've done just about everything, or know just about everything that you're doing. And it's not going to amount to a hill of beans. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to get you anywhere. What's going to get you somewhere is your mind, your education, hard work, perseverance, pushing through, your character. That's what's going to get you somewhere. You don't get by the color of your skin. You get by your mind, your education, and your character, what you know, not who you know, what you know, and how you go about applying it. You can do it. You can do it. You can reach Grow at Jacqueline@growprogram.org. Please like and subscribe to the videos. Comment if you like. Suggestions, or if you know someone that needs help, I will help you. It is absolutely free. I love you. Take care. Peace.